hustle got to be strong in this industry, as in any other industry.
Well, good morning. Monday morning. We're here at the shipping office in Mount Sterling, Kentucky. 6:20 a.m. I just went in and checked in. Looks like they're open 24 hours as far as manufacturing and whatnot. Shipping isn't open until 7. So I'll go back in and check in. Yeah, if I can get it 7:30, it's still an hour early. I'll be happy with that. So got up, got situated. I'm ready to roll, man. I had my alarm set for like 7 o'clock. I woke up at about 10 after 5. Just couldn't get back to sleep. Went to sleep pretty early though. I don't sleep very long. I was trying to go back to sleep. It was still dark. I hate that damn going into morning from dark to day. Just puts me to sleep for some reason. But we're here waiting. See what's happening. I will holler. Well, good morning from Canton, Mississippi. Dropped off here last night at around 9 o'clock local. So I dropped off here about 9 o'clock last night. I got here around 5. But when I got there, they said come back at 8:55, which I did. Got unloaded. I'm over here chilled at the Walmart. Normally I would head up out of here, but just the last few days, man, just ain't been feeling it as far as wanting to move. Just was feeling kind of in a funk. Feel good today, which means as soon as I get myself situated, I got to get an oil change. There's a Valvoline near here. I'm going to go to the Valvoline. There's a bunch of guys here just in this parking lot. Well, when I say a bunch, there's 5 of them. But got my Lucas heating up in front of my diesel heater. So I'm about to check my oil just to see if I've been losing any at all. So let's see. I like to check it when it's cold, which if you can see that, we're all good. So we haven't been losing anything, which is always a good sign. Coolant is good. So we are going to get the oil changed, and I'm gonna start heading north. Yeah, yesterday I just, like I said, just wasn't feeling it, but yeah, I'm feeling it now. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. Even if I end up chalking all day today up to get up where I want to be, I'll make it happen the rest of the week. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then there's a 4th guy behind me, and that's not counting whoever's sitting at the Loves. And we're in Canton, Mississippi, so there's not a lot of freight here. So seeing this many vans, not a good sign. We bid on one this morning, just one so far. That's how few come up near here, and that's just because it's picking up in the evening. And actually went at it lower than what we normally would, and it sat there and sat there and sat there, and then finally got awarded to somebody else. So we're good. I'm good around here, man. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm feeling much better. I don't know why I was feeling like that, man. Fucking case of expediter-itis. I don't know, but we are gonna get everything situated today. It's still early, so I can be up in the Memphis area by probably 1-ish Central Time. So like I said, still have a good part of the day to try to get something. So let me get out of here, man. My battery's about to die, and I gotta go get this oil change. All right, afternoon, everybody. So I'm sitting here waiting to get loaded, if I'm gonna get loaded. This is only, I think, the second time. Pretty sure this is only the second time I've dealt with this. Picking up, and they're saying that there is a credit hold on the customer's freight. So I contacted the broker, let them know what's going on. It's been probably about 20 minutes or so now, waiting for them to figure it out. Hopefully they figure it out. This is going from Mississippi, South Haven, Mississippi, up to Michigan. Working to get myself back up that way so I can get in the good freight areas and try to bounce around on some good money, good shorties. So that's what I'm trying to get up there for. Hopefully this don't wash out for me. Yeah, something like this, man. You just sit here and wait. You want to get going, but you gotta wait. Wait. Supposed to pick up at 2 o'clock. It's like 1:35 right now, so I was about an hour early anyhow, which is good. That way this is getting taken care of. Yeah, man, I wasn't able to get the oil change. I did tell you guys I was going to get the oil change. I didn't get it changed yet. The one I stopped at, the door opening was big enough. I've got the AC unit on the top, so the door opening was big enough, but there was some kind of looked like a gas line or something was going across that hung lower than the door opening, so couldn't get in there. Then I popped this load, so hopefully there is a Valvoline place like right down the road from here, so I'm hoping I get this on here quick and get over there. Stopped at a rest area to get all my information situated for this load, and ran into another driver. I believe she said her name was Elizabeth, so if you're watching, hello Elizabeth, nice meeting you. Hopefully your load went through and he's able to get out of there. It's always nice to meet people, especially somebody in her situation. She seems to really enjoy it. She's set up pretty nice. Like I said, it's always nice. I've said it before. It's nice to see people that enjoy being out here as much as I do. So, yeah. Just trying to answer a few messages on Messenger. There's so many of them, man. I got so many messages and so many emails. And I don't even have that big of a channel. I couldn't imagine. You'd have to hire somebody if you had a really, really big channel. Because it's really difficult to get back to everybody. Because it's just one of me. There's just one of me. I don't have nobody that I can have answer them for me that would answer them, as if I was answering them. So, whew. I need to get some glasses. That's another thing. Because working on my phone, wanting to read the messages and type stuff out, it just, yeah, I got a script for them. I just need to get them. So I need to quit procrastinating on that. Hopefully when I go in, I'll get it taken care of, because then I can, honestly, that is affecting me when I go to answer stuff, because it's just really pain in the ass, because I got one eye far-sighted and one eye nearsighted. But, yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting, man. I just thought I'd check in with you guys and shoot the shit with you for a minute. Really nice out, man. I'm really hoping this load goes through, because as I said, today I'm feeling pretty good. I want to just run. I want to just drive down the road, listen to some music. Beautiful day. I want to get this oil changed. So I'll let you guys know what happens as soon as I figure it out myself. So I'm out. Alright guys, so we got loaded. It is 3:04 Central. We are loaded. Pull over here off in the cut for a second. Get my paperwork all done up. Get logged in. And then we are good to go. Should get there early hours of the morning. Should have plenty of time to get some sleep if I need to. So we are good, man. I'm happy to get this, man. I've been struggling to get back up in that north, man. Struggling. So let me get this done. Alright, good evening, everybody. So it seems to be popping up quite a bit lately. People asking about renting a van or leasing a van. Would that be worth it? Unless things have changed, and this is going on information from about a year ago when I was looking into it, maybe not even that long ago. Leasing a van, I know a lot of people do it with the box trucks, like through Ryder and Penske and whatnot, and it seems to be worth it for a lot of those with the deals they get. Now with the vans, the way it works is you're going to pay like a flat fee monthly. You know, that's going to include your insurance and everything, and a certain amount of miles in that fee. Then once you go above that allotted amount of miles, you get charged a rate per mile, which when I was talking with, I talked with Penske and I talked with, I think it was Ryder, talked to two different places, and they want to start off at around 10 cents a mile. So right there's a big negotiating point as far as you know, what your end cost ends up being per month is what you can get them down to for that per mile rate after your allotted miles. They was trying to sell me on, I think it was like, I want to say it was like 8-7 cents, somewhere in that neighborhood. But what you gotta do to start off to find out if it's worth it. Like for instance, you know, my van payment, I have two different ones. One's like 8 something, the other one's 700. So let's just take the 700. So you got your van payment, insurance costs me about $600 a month. So there's $1,300, and then your average maintenance and repairs, we'll just say that's around $400. So you got about $1,700 at least that it costs you per month. So when you're going to look into renting or leasing a vehicle, you want to find out if your total cost for lease is going to be less than that, you know, above or less than that. That kind of gives you a good starting point or a good gauge to try to figure out whether it's worth it or not. Now, when you lease the vehicle, they'll let you decal it, they'll let you put logos on it or whatnot, but you cannot do, like with these diesel heaters, you can't do anything that you're going to put that in there. You can't put, you can't screw into or alter the vehicle in any way as far as, you know, putting holes in it or welding or anything like that. Now, anything you put in it has to be able to be detached without, you know, altering the van. So you have to take that into consideration, because to me, if that was something I was looking to do long term, that would be a big part of why I wouldn't want to, because I can't do those things. Having the comforts is what helps you out here. Now, if it was a temporary thing, I would have probably been okay doing it, like in an emergency. That's why I was looking into it. Was kind of having looking for a backup source that, you know, say we get able to land a customer locally that, you know, that we have to take care of ourselves, you know, looking for an option to fill those orders, to be able to take that freight if some of the contracted vans aren't in the area. So that's why I was looking into it. And what I found with it, I can't remember the exact price, so I apologize for not giving you exact numbers. I didn't realize I was going to do a video on it back when I was asking about it. But anyhow, it came to be, I want to say it was roughly around $2,000 is what I estimated it to be if I got the same amount of miles and all of those things. So I was obviously higher than what I am already with my van. So it's not so high that you can't make it work if you get enough work. So that's just a good starting point for you. Now the good side of leasing is that, you know, again, the maintenance and repairs and all that is put into the lease. Like if you break down and they can't fix it right there on the roadside, they're gonna get you to another van. They pay for the servicing and all that good stuff. Now, the downside to the service was, I think the one I talked to, one of the two that I talked to, wanted me to bring it back to the location right there in town for oil changes and stuff. The other one said that they had, sites nationwide. I can't remember which one is which. I apologize again. But in a nutshell, that's kind of a quick rundown of what you would look for and what's going on with these leases. Now, people talking about renting, I'm guessing they're talking about leasing, because I don't know about anything to do with renting a van. I seen somebody post on one of the groups asking if there was anybody out there wanting to rent out their van. Renting, all the details of renting a van, I have no idea if somebody personally rented it out, what kind of deal they're going to come up with. But through Penske and Ryder, as I said, they take care of everything. That's the good thing with it. The fact that you can get a different vehicle every so often. The fact that, if you break down, you're not fretting over a major bill, but you're consistently monthly paying a pretty large bill. So you're paying it's like having a van with a very, very high, monthly payment. So, and again, you can't do anything permanent to the van as far as, if you wanted to be long-term in it. So, if you got, any ideas on how you would remedy that as far as having a heater, you can always carry a generator and power up and plug stuff in. You can do it that way if that's what you choose. But most people don't do that. That's a lot of stuff to carry with you. You can't insulate it or anything. You might be able to figure out a way to hang some moving blankets or something up, or temporarily install insulation to where it's not going to, tear the van up on the inside. But yeah, that's a quick rundown on leasing or renting a van. So if you have any more questions about that I missed, put them in the comment section. I have to call the places or whatnot, but hopefully that helps some of you guys out. Or like I said, that's been being asked quite a bit lately, which is kind of odd. Again, I don't know if I'm just noticing it more lately or if it is, but yeah, just spoke with a guy today earlier. He was asking about that through Messenger, and tried to help him out as best I could. But I'm going to get off here, man. You guys be good.